Good afternoon. I'd like to call order the select board meeting for July 8th, 2025. Could we start with the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alright, approval of the minutes for the select board. Everyone have a chance to take a look?
Yes, sir.
Any issues, complaints?
Nope. I found
That was pretty accurately represented.
Alright. Do we have a motion to accept minutes as written?
I make a motion to accept the minutes for June 25th, 2025 as written.
I'll second that.
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor? Alright, motion passes. Thank you very much. Alright, on to warrant number 45, expenses, $123,314.41. Checks, series 16011 to 16041. Receipts, 41,807.89. Receipts 2204 to 2257. And 1 to 32.
They reset when we do fiscal year end.
What's that again?
They reset when we do fiscal year end, so
Okay.
that's why we're now doing 1 through 32.
Ah, yes.
And
Okay.
also, that's why it's warrants 45 and 1.
Okay. Alright. This is 97% of the real estate taxes were collected from 2023. And 91% collected from 2024. Alright, anyone have anything for open session? Nothing heard? Okay. Education.
Not here.
Okay, yeah. Planning board, Mr. Interbartolo.
Hello. So we had, change in the planning board chair. Our esteemed Jeffrey Kuhn resigned, so I was elected the new planning board chair. We approved one building notification on July 1st, and beyond that, we had some discussions around how we're gonna handle the comprehensive plan questionnaires. So it sounds like we're going to do that through the recently elected, or the recently formed comprehensive plan group, so. And then beyond that, just some discussion around ordinances and things of that nature, so. That's it.
Okay. Thank you. RSU 10 is currently on vacation.
Yeah.
So-
Kristen said because of that, she has nothing to pass right now.
Sounds good. Fire department report, Chief Warnier?
No,
Nothing?
we did send them an email and they said they were going to start attending and or supplying a report, so we'd have something.
Okay, thank you. Road report, Mr. Corson.
Yeah, haven't done much work on the roads, but I have been around accessing them. I'm trying to figure out places where I'm gonna go ditching this year, and I've got 3 or 4 places in mind right now. Probably I'm gonna start next week doing some ditching on Tool Hill. It's washing out a driveway and washing down the road, so I'm gonna fix that. And they're complaining about Gammon Road, so I'll probably put some gravel on that and see if I can get that to bind up to get the chatter out. Yeah, just regular maintenance right now. I don't want to do much on the Bonnie Road until probably next month. We'll probably be there the whole month and get that ripped up. Get it ready for paving.
What part of Tool Hill?
What is that?
Half Moon Pond?
No, Happy, something road there,
Oh,
Happy Valley, or, what's that
Wood-
road?
Wood Valley.
Wood Valley
Wood
Road.
Valley Trail.
That whole
Yeah.
hill there, I'm gonna do both
Yeah.
sides of that. I've been fighting that a walk. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go from there, then I'm going to Arthur Allen Road to get that one fixed up, and then I got a spot on the Barrows Road that's gonna be fixed up. Yeah, so we'll be watching these big storms and stuff too. If I got any more that's coming out on the roads, I'd like to get them fixed this year. So that's what my plans are.
Okay, thank you. All right, ACO report, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, last month was kind of a blur. Luckily, I have a good system to keep track of all of it. Total of 18 calls for Sumner, which just seems like pretty average, between 15 and 20 calls a month right now in Sumner. A lot of them were either lost or found pets. I have been starting to get some more noise complaints from over on the Abbott Pond Road area. And a couple out-of-staters that called to report about trying to find puppies up there. That was quite an experience that they walked into.
All right, thank you very much.
How many does he have up there now? You have
17.
17.
Wow. I'm looking at approaching it differently with the state right now. We've been talking back and forth a little bit, and where there hasn't been any movement on those puppies, and he hasn't applied for a vendor license or anything like that, we're hoping to look at it more of like a hoarding case at this point.
Any more issues with the dogs roaming?
Not that I've been made aware of. No.
I was doing some view enhancement at, 514 Reading Road.
Okay.
And I was up in the trees a ways, and a couple black dogs ran up on me, and then I was just about to fire up the chainsaw, and when I fired up the chainsaw, they turned and veered off. But I'm not gonna speculate that it was them, but
Yeah.
they look like mostly German Shepherds. But yeah.
Unless I get a call,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not aware
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Forms, reports, correspondence? Anything? Okay. Do we have any new business?
I don't know. Does Walter want to say something? No.
You have anything for us, Walter?
I do, yes I do. Yeah. If you remember back about 2 months ago, I had sent in some papers on a few things there.
Yeah.
I had called, I went online, I was looking to find out what's better, a GWI or whatever they broadband and fiber. And in doing so, I come up with this here thing about some town up north there. Ended up paying, I think it was like $4 million for having it installed, you know? So I'm saying, are we gonna get hit with some kind of bill for getting it, you know?
No, that was part of a grant.
It was all part of a grant.
Okay. That there and roads, whatchamacallit. Tool Hill Road is a disaster. There's spots there, like he said, Hood Valley Road, that somebody's gotta put a berm in there to stop the water from coming down into the road, you know, because in spots that, by Hood Valley, the road is washed out about 8 feet from up there, you know, the water's coming down, there is a ditch there, but, you know, if you're driving all the roads around here, there are lots of ditches, but they're not taking into consideration that when they're grading, that they extend the mold board or the plow board out to the ditch and reclaim what's out there and bring it in. You go there now, if you look at them, you'll see the roads are done, but then there's a dam where they,
Well, that's what I explained to you on the phone when I called you
Right.
a week ago. We have to actually dig that material out, that's why it's ditching the road, because if you don't, all you're doing is pulling loam and sand back out in the road, and that's not good, that's just gonna destroy the gravel that's there. That's why, when you look at DOT, and they say it costs more money depending on the traffic to maintain a gravel road than a paved road, and that's why, is because you're pushing all your stuff out in there, especially winter sand and everything else, and you're creating those berms. You're absolutely right, and we're gonna go around there, but we don't just extend the moldboard in there and pull all the vegetation back out into the road.
Okay, well, don't do it that way there. Every 100 feet or so, get rid of that little piece. Don't bring it in, knock a hole in there so the water.
Right. No, totally
Goes down
understand.
into-
Yeah, it's a lot, there's a lot of roads that needed serious repair.
I know.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, how was the trip out west?
Geez, that's a beautiful country out there. Oh my God, I went to, Washington, Oregon, and those trees out there. I mean, you look out here and you can look 3 feet into the woods. Out there, you look out and there's these massive pines or spruce trees that are 250 feet tall, and they're 15, 20 feet apart, and you can look like, a quarter mile tall, you know? Nothing in the way. Beautiful country out there.
Yeah. All right.
Real quick, I'd like to address what you said about GWI and the cost to the town. One of the questions I brought up, I remember in the papers when high-speed internet was coming to the towns in New Hampshire, where Comcast basically came in and then slapped the towns with these huge fines. That's one of the things that I asked during the discussion with GWI over a year ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's not an
That
issue.
kind of got me when I seen that there, $4 million. I said,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Yeah, that's wild, but that won't be an issue for us. Thank you. Any old business? Upcoming events on July 15th is a normal planning board. We're going to move the select board so that we can have our joint select board planning board meeting to discuss some of the issues that the town has and how we can work together to meet the needs of the people in the town. So that'll take place on the 15th. There's going to be some discussion, as Mr. Bartolo was talking about, on the comprehensive plan, forming the new comprehensive plan, and deciding which way the data is going to be interpreted so that we can meet the needs of the people and then get that into the comprehensive plan. So if anyone's is interested in joining the committee, please reach out to the town office. So far we have 3 members, so thank you to those people who have volunteered. Did I miss anything from that?
No.
All right. The Board of Appeals has 2 openings. The Planning Board has an opening for a regular member and 1 for an alternate. And as I discussed, we're looking for folks for a comprehensive plan. So if you know anybody who's got some time on their hands, wants to help out the town, please push them to give us a hand. All right. That concludes our business.
Jeff?
We have a question.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to say that this Thursday here at our town office is the Educational Exploration Committee meeting, which every person from Hartford, Buckfield, and Sumner can attend, and that is at 6:30 p.m.
6:30.
Say the date again, please.
The 10th.
The 10th. Yep, Thursday the 10th.
Thank you. All
I'd
right.
like the motion that we adjourn.
Second it?
Motion's been made to adjourn, second, all in favor? All right.